Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. I would love to have you along with this journey with me, gracefully fit and wealthy. This is the wealth portion, at least building towards it. I hope you had an awesome 2025 and that you are having an amazing 2026. We're gonna go straight into it. So this is basically a quick update mid January. At the end of January, I'll have the full update on what my essentially debt progression or journey is looking like. But so far, for loan 5, it has gone down to 281.73. Okay. And loan 2, this is the one that I'm not making a payment on. So that one will be going up to 41.85. Yep. And this one I'm not making a payment on. And all my loans are in deferment currently. So I'm just mostly focusing on just paying it down while it's in deferment. This one also I'm not making any payment towards. So right now it's at 340.41. This one I am making a payment on. So right now I'm focusing on these two. And as you can see, I added the percentage of the interest rate right now. These ones that were for my master's are the 7.05 and 8. These one was for my bachelor's. The subsidized ones are at 4.99. I need to change this because this is unsubsidized. This one is the subsidized one. Um, but anyway, this one went down. So we're focusing on the two highest interest rate one. I'm just putting about $100 and whatever else I may have over in the month, whether it's 1,000, I put it towards this. So this one has gone down quite a lot because I was able to make $1,000 payment. But it's crazy. I calculated it and I'm paying $335 in interest every month. Student loans are just the devil. But I'm glad I was able to get my degrees and it's allowed me to be able to work on them. So that's good. But so overall, it went down about $1,000. So happy about that progress. And my first paycheck, I get paid twice a month. So my first paycheck is the 15th, which is usually the one that I can make the biggest contribution because usually my end of the month paycheck is the one I pay like rent and most of the other stuff. So my Wells Fargo went up to no, actually it went down. It went down. These cards I'm not using, they're interest free until the date next to it. So that means I am not using them currently. I'm just doing minimum payment, focusing on this for until about March. And then I have to veer off to some of the ones that are coming up. So, but for now, well, at least until, yeah, like end of February, beginning of March, I'm gonna have to switch over. The plan is to pay as much towards this between the next month, as possible. And then we're gonna go to the PayPal credit because I have one that's coming up. Oh, this one I have to update. The next one that I have to think about will be the one that's coming up in May, May 6th, 2026. So I'll have to turn to this one. And then once I'm done with that one, Quicksilver, let me change those. I haven't updated those dates. Sorry, forgot to update them. That would be July 12th, 2026. So then I would have to turn my attention to this one to make sure I pay it off by June. This, I don't know if I can make it where I complete that, and then it would be this one. So we'll see. I may have to do a balance transfer, which I didn't want to do this year, but it might be a better option than just paying so much interest on it. We'll see how that turns out. But let's continue. So this one was at 30. This one went down first because I'm just focusing on paying the minimum for now. And then this one went down by 100. So we'll just change this to 670. This one went up because I'm trying to focus on putting as much of the money towards the debt as possible. So I tend to put my ties, my offering on this because I can spread the payment evenly. Um, so that's why I put it on my PayPal because I just paid off before the due date comes up. Um, and that's the same with all these cards. I don't pay interest on them. I make sure that they're cleared off by the end of the month. And this one has been cleared off. This one has been cleared off as well. This covers at 191.5, but I am planning on putting some more money towards it next week. Or taking off. Taking off some money off of it. This one has been cleared off. I added Chase because I'm using my Chase card now. I hadn't used it for a while. Right now it has 127.93 on there. And then SoFi went down to 55.61. And this one will probably get cleared next week as well. Okay. And that's what we are at. So we made a little progress from 75, let's see, December. 70, 70. Oh, this one changed too. Usually it doesn't, but that's interesting. Um, so was that 75,976, I believe. So it went down to 74,848. So we're making progress on that. Last thing I wanted to share before I go, I don't know if it's still on, okay, is my Roth because I was trying to make the decision of, like I mentioned, once I do as much as I can on this by like end of February, I was gonna switch over to PayPal because I had to clear off something by May and then by June and then August and all of that. But the plan was to whatever I extra money or like if I get a job, a second job, I have a job. Um, or like anything I get from oh, I can't remember. From tax return. Anything I get from tax return, I would be putting towards debt. However, since my Roth has done so well over the years, I opened it back in 2022, end of 2021. And except for that first year, I have maxed it out. So 2023, 2022, 2023, 2024, I've maxed it out. So I technically opened it on 2021 and I only put about like 400 something. 409, I can't remember how much, but it was definitely low. Um, so I've maxed it out since then. But because I was so focused on debt, this for this year and bit of last year, I was thinking of not putting anything for the 2025 year because I still haven't put anything for the contribution year, 2025. But I think I might use my tax if I get anything back, and I might sell some stocks in my brokerage to make sure that I fill this or any extra money that I may have. Because it's been doing so well and I just really don't want to miss a year. And even though, like I mentioned, my student loans, I'm paying like over $300 a month, but this has done very well. And if it continues at that rate, it would have surpassed monthly what I'm currently doing. Currently um, paying, I guess, with my student loans. So I don't know. What do you think? Um, I think I'm leaning more towards just com putting my contribution for 2025 by April and then resume on the aggressively paying off the loan. So, but that's where we are right now. If you have any questions, comments, make sure you definitely add them. I'd love to hear your opinion. What are you doing? How's your Roth going? All of that. And make sure you tune back because I'm trying my best to be to make sure that I am diligent with this, I guess, and make sure that I come each time. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.